before you go fishing, it's always good to be prepared. Today, I'm not quite sure what species are out there, so I'm going to run a 3-way swivel, 2 lines coming off at 2 hooks, one bait on one, another bait on the other. We'll see what's most popular. Then we'll know what our target species for the day is. Thinking, that's how you get the fish. So I don't have much lead with me today, and this is way too buoyant. Little trick for you, just slice a bit off, make it less buoyant. Make sure you don't take it off the top. That's got to sit on the surface so you can see the red in all the foam. That's how you make it. Well, we're down the south coast on holidays with the family and going fishing today, and as what happens, you tend to gather up a few other young people with you. In my kit bag, I just don't have enough lines and enough lead, so this is what I do when I need to make up a little kit and I don't have any leads to go. Grab what you do have, bash them out. That's not even big enough yet. G'day. Yeah, a couple of fans. They recognise us from our Instagram probably. You follow us on Instagram?
Always.
Good on you, yep. Keep those lines tight. Fishing with Gary Collin if you need any more tips. And you get yourself a bit of thin bit, you can break it off and just put it on your line where you need it. So you saw us hammer out the bean sinker, make it a bit smaller to whatever size you need. This one I'm just going to crimp onto the line here, just above the swivel. Crimp it down, don't have my pliers, but that's enough. And it will stop at the top of the sinker there, of the swivel. So it's going to run down, and I just need to put a stopper on the top of this, which I'll be able to do in a second. That'll run down, and that's just enough lead to get your bait into the zone where you want to be. So you saw me make up this little float, and I've got a problem. It's just going to keep floating. Now you could tie a little half hitch slip knot on there just to adjust the depth, but here's something that I always have on me. Little bit of tubing. Here's one I prepared before the show, and what you do is you slip it on. Might need my glasses for this, but you slip it on here. G'day, got another fan over there. Hello, how are you? Yep, good. Slip it through once, but then you've got to double it around, otherwise it will be too loose and it'll just slide everywhere. Double it around and pull it through. If you need to slow that down in slow motion for the video, you can do that later. But there it is. Then you can slide it up, but it's just not going to go loosely by itself. You can adjust the depth. Little trick for you. Well, we're just about rigged and we're ready to go, and the conditions look pretty good.
Can you take me fishing?
Yeah. We'll go fishing. Hang on.
Oh, Dad, you always say that.
Sorry about this. It's everywhere I go, I bump into people. How you doing?
Are you Gary Collin?
Yeah.
Oh, Gary
Oh,
Collin.
wow.
Gary
Collin.
Collin. Wait,
Yeah.
Gary Collin.
Where you like from? Where you guys?
The Gary Collin. Gary Collin, my dad never takes me fishing.
Oh,
Well, I'll be taking you fishing now. Yeah,
good,
for
good.
sure.
That's
Gary's an inspiration.
Gary.
Good on you guys. Do you like and subscribe to the channel?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Lovely to
That's
meet you.
wonderful. I hope you pick up some tips today from watching the
that's it. Okay.
channel. Good
Bye.
on
You're an
you.
inspiration.
Good to meet you guys. See you later.
Yeah, we're going fishing now.
Yeah, good. Sorry about that. Everywhere we go, it's people that love fishing and they love Gary Collin. So that's what it's all about. It's all about the fans. Anyway, we're going to head off. Even though we're at a safe spot, you still got to keep your eye on the waves. We've been fishing here for about 10-15 minutes, and we haven't caught a thing. So we're going to move along somewhere else. There's no point staying in the one place if you're not catching anything. You have to find the fish. Even though we've burled up, nothing happening here. So we're just going to move a little bit further around and see if we can contact any fish there. Let's go. So I've taken the daughter and the grandchild. Be careful of this black stuff here. The black stuff's always slippery. Green stuff's not so slippery, but the black stuff is really always slippery. We're going to find somewhere safe to fish, where we might still just have a chance to catch something. Have a look over here. Well, it looks a bit precarious, but there's a spot down here we can just squeeze through, thank you, and hopefully the kids won't die on the rocks and I'll get them home safely. Whether we catch a fish or not, they'll have a story to tell. Let's go. Well, it might look like a little fish to you, but when I put this fella on the hook, you're going to get some big ones. Like and subscribe to see the big fish.